Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one about Browns defense.
Hi, Steve Lannon. Just wondered if the Browns defense, at least for one game, could try going man-to-man instead of zone. It just doesn't seem like the zone thing's working out at all. And maybe the man-to-man will not either. But just wondering what you thought about that. Thanks. Love the show.
Appreciate all the voicemails. Quincy, what's your thoughts? Do you think that is something they're thinking about doing? Would you do it?
I mean, we need to evolve how we talk about these concepts sometimes, because it's like Browns are going to play man, they're going to play zone. No defense plays 100% the other. It's usually like a 40-60 mix, right? And some plays have man elements, some plays have zone elements, some plays have both in there. It's not this one or another thing, but we always bring it up as, will they play man or will they play zone? That's not the case anymore, right? This thing has evolved. Everybody plays a mix. That's what makes different defenses different. That's what makes it difficult, right? If it were all just flat cover 6, cover 2, cover 4, cover 3 out there, it would be pretty easy for elite quarterbacks to identify. You add in some elements like this, and Joe Woods does that. He does this frequently. Again, the criticism about the defense, man or zone, it's not going to matter if they don't communicate effectively, because whether you're in man or zone or both, it doesn't matter if you don't communicate, because you could bust the coverage in man and you could bust the coverage in zone. It don't matter, right? Like, if you're going to get beat, you can get beat. So that's what's important. You know, the man or zone thing, that's overblown. The defense is good. It's just when they don't communicate, they have these blown plays. So the fix for that isn't changing the entire defense over again and making a whole new line of communication. The fix is, hey, figuring out what is the breakdown in the line of communication? Because let's be honest here. They get the play call in on Fridays. They get the play call in on Saturdays with less resources, less technology than what they have on Sundays. So you got to figure out what is clogging up that line of communication, clean that clog. And let's be real, they've done this the last 2 years, right? We talked about this in 2020. We talked about this last year. Now we're talking about it again. So that's what they need to fix. The communication is everything. You know, whether they run man or zone is irrelevant to me. It doesn't matter to me whether they run man or zone. They can run both well if they know they're running man or zone, or what defense they're in, or what coverage they're supposed to be. That's more important to me. And that's what's been the problem I've seen, is that they just don't know or are on the same page with each other.